Travis Wayne Goodsell. In the Joseph Smith history, Joseph Smith talks about how all these different sects of religions use the exact same Bible, but each and every single one of them understood it differently. In Mormonism, I'm able to identify Mormons who do not know and understand Mormonism by the manner in which they not only live their lives, but the manner in which they speak and communicate about the church or about how things should be in life. And it's the Book of Mormon that helped me with this, as the Book of Mormon is supposed to be the keystone of Mormonism. In Alma chapter 30, we have the Nephites, people of anti-Nephi Lehi, kicking out the Lamanites from the land, and peace is reestablished yet again. And you have verse 5, and it came to pass that in the commencement of the 17th year of the reign of the judges, there was continual peace. So when people talk generally, if we were to put ourselves in the characters of the Book of Mormon, and you were to say, we need to maintain our government, Moroni, Captain Moroni, title of liberty, it's a little vague, because we could be saying we want the reign of judges, or we could say we want the monarchy back. This was what the situation was with the kingmen that Captain Moroni had to deal with his title of liberty. Because the kingmen wanted the government restored. But their definition and interpretation of government was different than the freemen, who wanted the reign of judges with the constitutional republic, the laws of Mosiah. But in Alma chapter 30, we get more information, because verse 6, the latter end of the 17th year, that continual peace sort of didn't remain continual. There came a man into the land of Zarahemla, and he was anti-Christ. Not an antichrist, he was antichrist. For he began to preach unto the people against the prophecies which had been spoken by the prophets concerning the coming of Christ. If you've not paid attention to any of my videos, I've had many Mormons accuse me of being antichrist, despite all my videos preaching in behalf of the prophecies of the prophets concerning the coming of Christ. It's just not the Mormon Christ, even though I'm using Mormon scriptures. So the Book of Mormon, 1 Nephi chapter 1 verse 2, says that the Book of Mormon is written after the learning of the Jews. So does that mean Christian? No. So then you got to do your research on what the learning of the Jews consists of. And specifically, as the Book of Mormon goes over and over and over and over again, talking about the true Messiah, to whom we're supposed to believe in. And so if you're thinking in terms of Christianity as a Mormon, and you're thinking that Jesus Christ already lived on earth during the Roman period and will be coming back from outer space at some second coming day and hour that we know not of, despite the signs in the heavens telling us, you don't see it as signs in the heavens telling us. You don't understand that Doctrine and Covenants, section 103, verse 16, is the learning of the Jews' Christ. This is the Mormon Christ, right here. Therefore, I will raise up, not bring from outer space, raise up. This is a mortal baby who grows up to be a man unto my people. This is Mormons, guys. This is the Doctrine and Covenants. This is Joseph Smith. My people are the Mormons under Joseph Smith. And a baby is to be born, grow up to be a man who shall lead Mormons, like as Moses led the children of Israel. That's after the learning of the Jews for their Christ. And Joseph Smith is saying, yep, learning of the Jews, and he's Mormon. That's the true Mormon Christ that the Book of Mormon is trying to teach you about. Because Joseph Smith promoted it. The Doctrine and Covenants expands on it. And so all the passages that say Jesus Christ this, Jesus Christ that, have to be thrown out if you're using Christian interpretation. Because you're supposed to be using Mormon interpretation, the learning of the Jews. And in case you were wondering, Moses is the actual key of the first presidency of the church. So why then does Nelson only claim Peter, James, and John's keys? Section 107, verse 91. And again, the duty of the president of the office of the high priesthood is to preside over the whole church, and to be like unto Moses. Nelson's supposed to be the Christ, and instead he is Antichrist, preaching against all the prophecies about the true Christ. This is how you identify false Christs, is that first you grow the true fruit from the correct seed, and then you can then judge other people righteously.